Today in a Brussels criminal court we heard that both Salah Abdeslam and Soufiane Harari could face up to 20 years in prison. They both could be charged with attempted murder and for being in possession of firearms. The trial began this morning at about 9:15 local time. The two men were escorted into that courtroom with heavily armed police who were wearing balaclavas. Soufiane Harari appeared to be a little bit nervous, a little bit serious, but Salah Abdeslam, on the other hand, appeared a little bit arrogant and refused to even stand up when asked by the judge to show his identification to prove that it was, of course, himself, Salah Abdeslam. For the next 2 hours, we saw Soufiane Harari be questioned about an incident that took place here in Brussels back on the 15th of March 2016, when police from both France and Belgium were carrying out just a random police check, a raid in connection with the Paris attacks of November 2015, when they were met with fire over the next couple of hours. Mohamed Belkaid was neutralised by the police, and both Soufiane Harari and Salah Abdeslam managed to escape. But before they did, they fired some 8 shots with a Kalashnikov that was later found in a building near that address of Rue de Trice in the Forêt district of Brussels. Now, we heard today from the Belgian prosecutor that even though it was probably Soufiane Harari who fired those shots, as it was his DNA that was found on that Kalashnikov, Salah Abdeslam is just as guilty. They were both called co-authors of the attacks because they were both having the intention of killing. They were both as well in possession of firearms, and they were both affiliated with the beliefs of the so-called Islamic State. Now, Salah Abdeslam was then questioned at about 11 o'clock local time. He refused to stand up, saying that he was too tired. He said he would not be answering any questions, that he would be exercising his right to remain silent. And he also said that there was an attack on Muslim community, that they were never innocent until proven guilty, and that he would be placing all his faith in Allah and the Prophet Muhammad, and he would not be afraid of anyone in the room nor their allies. Now, due to that silence of Salah Abdeslam, tomorrow's hearing has been completely cancelled, and the trial will be adjourned at 8:45 this Thursday here in Brussels. We'll hear first from 2 victims' organisations and then from Sven Marie, who is the Belgian criminal lawyer who's representing Salah Abdeslam. He'll be spending a lot of his day tomorrow trying to speak to Salah Abdeslam and get some information out of him to prepare, of course, his defence that will be much anticipated in that courtroom in Belgium here this Thursday.